Okay, guys, just this is about drawing hands. Okay, I know a lot of schools are asking for this for portfolio reasons. I want to give, I guess they call a shout out or whatever. I want to give Pikishi on DeviantArt right here, a reference here. Thank you for posting these. I want to say to you guys, if you ever pick a hand pose, try to find something that's within a perspective. So leading lines, leading, not flat, not sideways like this. If it was in perspective, I'd say go for it. So from these, like this one here is in perspective, I would take that. This is only one dimensional. This is really good. This is like the hand of God in one of those paintings from way back. Oh, that's a good one here. So what I'll just come, hang on a second. Just going to come in here. Oh, man, it's not going to work. Okay, so where did it go? Right here? Yes. Command-Shift-4. I'll take this one as well. Oh, actually, I did that already. Okay, there it is. It's done. Okay, thank you for that. We're just going to go on here, and let's see what I can do here, okay? These are really high-quality images. Thank you, Pikishi on DeviantArt, okay? Right. Okay, so out of these three, let's see. Which one do you guys want? The third one, right? Yeah, I thought so. That's a really awesome one. Okay, so let's go. Let's take this one, and I'm going to move it over here. This one? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what can I do with this? All right, so a couple things I want to think about. Maybe this isn't the best one, but anyway, we'll go for it. Okay, guys, I'm just going to lock this layer so I don't touch it again. It's like really good lag here going on. Okay, let's see. Should we go with this color here? Yeah, pencil set. Let's go, baby. Okay, so looking at this, the first thing I would say to you guys is do not draw what you see. Think of the structure. So I'm going to try to go really, really fast here so I can do a few of these, okay? So right off the bat, what I want to do is just work on this angle. See this beautiful angle that's going down? So that's the angle I want to maintain. I'm looking here. Let's just go with something bright here. It's not the color I want, but this could, yeah, somewhere here. Okay, so look. Here's what I'm seeing. I see this beautiful geometry here, right? Okay, so, okay, and I'm also seeing this stick figure. So what I always say, I use this word stick figure just so that everybody's on the same page in a way. So what you're doing is finding the structure, okay? So you're coming in here and going, okay, so this is one bone, this is a second bone, third and fourth. So that's the root. Don't forget here, don't forget this. So I can just draw this for you right now, okay? So let me do it. All right, so what I'm seeing first off, I want to come in here, maybe I'll just come in here and just do this for now, just to remind everybody that, yeah, there's something going on here. This is important, okay? The hand is just not floating. So from here on in, what I can do is I can go, this is the first part, second part, and then third of the thumb is kind of bent. So I'm over-exaggerating right now, okay? So I want to do this first before I do anything else. So notice that over here I have, every time I demo, I'm kind of giving you guys different approaches, okay? So I see this beautiful plane here. I want to keep that in mind, and I want to know that there's something else happening here. Really, it's this on a, okay? And then you've got your, this is the part here, okay? So those are the planes, and then we're going like, you know, breaking this and so forth. Okay, so let's look at this powerful movement here. So you go one, there. Just go over a couple times. Don't worry about it. 2 turns this way, cool, and then 3 down. And notice that each time it gets shorter and shorter, and we end there, okay? So there's that. So let's look at this intersection over. There's almost a 90. It's not 90, but I'm going in, and I'm going this way, see? And I want to work on, oh, look at this. I should be somewhere closer to here, so I should come maybe something like this, okay? So this is me analyzing, making sure this is correct before I commit. All right, we don't have a lot of time today, so let's see what else I can do for you guys. Okay, so let's go with the second and third finger. So there's one somewhere in here. I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to maybe come in here and go like this. Look, 1, and then 2, and then come in. And then 3 in here. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like this for now. All right. Proportionally, I see things happening. I should really be here, maybe. Now you get to analyze, right? So from here, you're going that way, you're going over, and you're going maybe something like this. Let's look at these relationships. Not bad. This space here and this negative space, not bad. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just add another layer. So guys, think of layers, okay? Even if you're doing this on paper, does not matter. I think what you guys should do, do the blue line or the red line underneath and so forth. So what I'll do is I'll change the color so there's some contrast here, okay? All right. So there's a couple ways I can go at this. Let me just attack this first on its own, okay? So watch this. I'm just going to go boom like this. 2. So there's so many ways we can do this, right? So 2, 3, and then down 4. Okay, so watch. I'm going to add these intersections or division points so you guys can see, okay? So looking at this is my knuckle, right? So I'm just going to leave this like this for now, and I'm going to leave it there. So let's see. Now, think about it. This is not lit the way that's advantageous for you guys. I can tell you right now because we're only seeing this view right here. Look. Okay, so we got something like this. So right there is 1. 1 dimension right now, guys. Again, 2 right here. 3 right here. So now this is pretty flat. Okay, how can we make this interesting? Well, there's a couple things we can do. We can add dimension, okay? And so I could say to you guys, look, if this is like this, right? You could do this, right? This method here. And then we'll come down. I'm going to take the same angle down here, boom, and then boom, up like that, and then one more down. Okay, so I'm just trying to kind of figure out what I could do here. See? 2, and then 3. So this is the cubic method. Okay, so what layer is that one underneath there? Okay, so what I'm going to do is just reduce the opacity here because it's just a structure, okay? That did not do anything. Why? Oh, it did. Oh my God, there's lag here. Okay, got it. Okay, so this is a cubic method, right? Okay, kind of cool. What else can we do to make that interesting? If you're going to take the cubic approach, it's fine. Let's add another layer. Okay, so look, first, bumps in here, right? Okay, so there's bumps, there's dips, look, and then we're going to go add the dips here. So look, like this, 1, 2, and then we're going to add another dip here. See? So now you're actually giving it a bit of volume, right? So we know that we have knuckles here, right? Basically, these bones are something like this, right? Something like this. And then I think they go like that. I'll have to bring the drawings from the references. So kind of like, like there's all this cool stuff happening, right? Okay, so here, you can come in here and now start adding these little bumps. Look, you're giving it dimension by just doing this. Look, there's a dip here inadvertently that works, okay? Now, if you're paying attention, and let's say you have nails, so you see I've gone from flat to this. So ideally, you want to find an image that you're seeing more than one plane. If you're showing one plane, even though I come in here and do stuff like this, look, guys, I can go like this, and maybe I'll have my nail sticking out like that. I can go in here, do this. Okay, this is all right, but it's very two-dimensional. Okay, so look, I can do stuff like this here, and all right, so we're not seeing a lot of stuff here. Okay, so what you want to do is work towards this direction. Okay, and if I'm doing, maybe I don't even know what the nails look like, but let them come out a touch. So there's that little bump here. Okay, so that to me works. Now you can be the type of person. I'm going to take the same angle again. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Is this making sense to you guys? Okay, I want to stand and do this. I don't know if I'll.
I feel like instead of this pose, you should have got like a different one.
Yeah.
To start off with.
Yeah, and more angular, right? I think the hand one is a better one. Okay, so let's take that one then. Yeah, this isn't that successful, right? I think this one. Well, man,
this
I don't.
One was kind of straight from the side. Right?
Okay, how about this one?
Yeah, I want to make one.
Yes. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, this is just. It's not the best, right? I want to see. If you guys are doing this for your portfolio, and for me, I want to see this. Look at this. Do you see this bump? Isn't that awesome? You show that, you're thinking structurally, right? If you bypass this, then you haven't really observed, right? So for me, I would take a picture. If it's the same one, I would just go like this, right? So I have this, that. Look at all these nice planes I can work with. So we don't want to hide. So let me try this one really fast, okay? And we'll do cylindrical this time, all right? Let's see, it's 10:47. Let's go, baby. Let's go. One more. Let's go above this. Right there. All right. So again, I'm seeing something here. Okay, so I'm going to go a little faster, but I'm going to break things down, and I can tell you right now, it is not going to be accurate right off the bat. Okay, guys? Look, I'm doing this. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, so I'm just not committing to anything. There's this here. I'm trying to understand this. It's foreshortened. This is a tough one right here. There's this happening. Man, these are not good examples. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, sorry, buddy. Okay, so we got this happening here. Let's see, 1, 2. So let's look at this division here. Look, the bump is here somewhere. Okay, and then we got to think of 3D here. 1, 2, 3. So we got this. There's that pocket over there, and I know there's. So this is the palm. This is not a good one, guys. I'm telling you right now. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just focus on this part. Okay, look, this here. Look, 1, 2. And 3 continues almost around the same angles. Okay, do you guys see that? Okay, so I'm gonna lock this layer and I'm gonna reduce the opacity a touch. So that's my underlay. Okay, so let's change up the colors here and let's go in. Okay, so I'm just gonna concentrate on that bottom finger, right? So what do we got here? So we got so I said cylinders this time, right? So look. Okay, look right there. 1. Okay, somewhere in here, that's a cylinder, correct? Now, if I come in here again, number 2, remember, right there. Okay, and 3 is continuing along the same line, but I'm going to just, you don't have to be perfectly what you see, okay? So what if I have this? So notice that cylinders don't show as much as this. Look. Do you see? Do you see how easily we can see the planes here? Right? So if I take the same shot and I go, yeah, boom, out, over, which one has more volume? Right? Yeah, like it depends. Like I can come in here now, I can start, I gotta do a lot here. Like I gotta do all of this stuff, right? Anyway, you guys just, I'll show you each one, right? So let's look at this here. So now you're looking at this going, okay, so there's some seams, right? There's seams in here. Let's find them. Okay, so there's a bump out again. Again, so this is really not the best example for you guys. I'm so sorry. I should have just taken pictures of myself and go from there. So now looking at this, I need to find the side plane. I'm not successful at this point. So let's see what we can do. So now I need to come in here and just accentuate, trying to come in, see, and then bump out here, go over. Yeah, this is not one I would use. Like, see, now I have to accentuate all of this to show the side plane. See how hard that is with this view? Okay, so let's just hit the thumb just quickly here, okay? Look, right here, I've got a bone right there. This is the kind of over here. Okay, so let's just leave it like that. Let's go in here. Look, this time I'm just attacking stylistically. Look, I can do stuff like this, right? Do you see? That looks okay, right? Somewhat. This is just stylistically I'm attacking it, right? So now let's add more to it. Like right there, there's not much. So again, I got to figure out my planes because, look, I can go in and add dimension to it. This is so, okay. See? Let's see if that works. Guys, see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to find the planes, okay? You see how I'm experimenting? So now I found this right here. That's my second plane, right? Okay? All right, so this is for this example, I think this is enough. We've exhausted this one. I don't like this one. I may go to the other one. Let's see. Which one was this one? This one? Let's see what we got. How far do we get here? Okay, just hold on. So this one has, again, only 2 angles, right? So let's use this cylindrically now, okay, guys? Okay, so let's take this one here, this finger here. So this is flat right now. Let's see if I could pull this off again. So I'm going this way, boom, going over, and I said cylinders, right? So 2, 3, right here, boom, boom. Help yourself, look at the proportions, okay? So if I come in here, look at this. Now I'm really stylizing.
Yeah, that's really good.
Do you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I'm just stylized. Okay? But it's still somewhat flat, but there's movement happening. It's not just straight lines, right? Okay. So let's see what else can we do to that. I honestly wish, like, I want to see stuff like this, right? I keep saying this to you guys. Look, if you have something like this, look, you've just added more information. Isn't that nice? Like coming in here. So, okay, so this is me working with cylinders. So now look at this. Proportionally, I'm a little off. I think I should be somewhere here. See? So now I need to come in here. And then I could do stuff like this. Because we know the fat in here, it's more like this, right? So now I need to work on it. So I would say to you guys, just keep practicing underlays, right? Underlays. Just come in here and say, you know what, there's a bone here, and so on. See here? Like that knuckle here is nice. This knuckle here, it's good. And again, I'm not seeing enough, so I need to add another layer, not a layer, a plane. You see how what I did there? Right?
To me, it looks more like, rather than like, it just looks like the bones.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
And in your yeah. So if you guys can draw and show the underlay, man, I wish, like, where's my pictures of the bones? Oh, right here. Hold on. I'm gonna post this, okay? Look. You remember these? Look how sweet this is. Oh my God. This is nice. Okay. All right. I have these pictures on my desktop actually. Okay, looking at this, I'm just gonna draw a profile of how this would be with the bones right now, looking at this, okay? So look, I'm just gonna do this, all right? So the bones in here, let's go to another color. Man, I don't know if that's gonna work. No. Okay, we're going with purple, baby. Okay, so remember I was saying this to you guys earlier, right? Look, this comes down, turns over, and there's this. This is what it looks like in flat. Okay, so we take the next one, we go over. Okay, and these ones are like kind of bumpy this way. Look, it's a bumpy ride. That's a Harry Potter reference, by the way, guys, just in case. Okay, so now I'm going to draw this. So remember, let's imagine there's a bone in here, right? Ready? Look, see what I'm doing here? Okay, so this is coming down, that's going over, and I'm just playing this to get it right at some point. Do you see this? Shivam, look, this bone is going this way in there, right? The next one kind of is in, it tucks in, right? So look, it goes boom, boom, and then you find this angle here, there's bumps in here, and then you come down, and I'm really shrinking this now, I apologize. Okay, but basically, look, do you see how this all fits? Like, what an amazing mechanism we have inside us, right? Look, so like if you guys draw this underneath, right? And watch, I'll do the last one here, okay? So I'll just come in here, and I'm just gonna do this right now. This is kind of weird, cool, weird, as in very intriguing. Look, this one is here, right? So the next thing I would do is, if you look at this, try to follow your planes, right? Look, I'm gonna lock this layer. I'm gonna go over it again, okay? So let me just lower this up. It doesn't mean it's correct, right? Now I want you to think of it like this. Look, I want you now say to yourself, what would this be if I followed this arc? Remember this arc here? 1, 2, 3. Do you see how much thinking there is? Right? So make sure your arcs are working. Now watch what I'm doing. I'm tapering it in. I'm taking another crack at this, right? So I'm drawing it in profile. I'm turning this. Do you see that? Like these all connect. It's like Lego, right? I mean, they really fit. I don't know if that's a good example, okay? I'm a big Lego fan, obviously, from childhood. Okay, so now if I have this here, Shivam, okay, now what I could do is, I can lock this layer again, okay? And let's reduce the opacity one more time. Now, if you have, imagine this, the underlying structure, right? You can come in with another layer. Let's go to this and say, okay, Balian, I might have this, look. I may just do this now, look. You see? Up, down, up, down. Now I can connect these, look. You see what I'm doing? I'm adding over my structure. See here? Look, Now you have that underneath. You can show that. I think the people who are looking at your portfolio will say, yeah, you know what? They've attempted doing this not just as a drawing. They're thinking of it structurally. And of course, my proportions are off here because I don't really have a good picture of this right now. But do you see how you can show all of this?
Mhm.
Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously? You're too kind. You're too kind, boys. You're too kind. Okay, look. So I can come in here, like, you know what? You can add more. Remember these fleshy parts here. Accentuate the bumps, okay? Come in here, do a dip if you want, right? Now you're getting something happening, right? And if we had something else going on here, I would say let's do it. Like, let's go, right? It would turn this way. Your bone is under there. So if you follow the structure, I think we've got some cool stuff. I think if you just go like this and go, here it is, I've got it. You know what? It's okay, but I think they're looking for more, right? And then you can come in here. If you start like adding these planes, I think we're doing okay. I can't imagine how, like, you know, if you're showing more than one plane, this is a second plane, right? I think that would be okay if you're proportional. Does that make sense to you guys? And again, it starts with the reference. This reference is not good enough. You don't want anything in black and white, right? Like lit up like this. If I was just painting this part of it, fine. But for this exercise, you got to show the wrist go in the action. Cool? Okay, so I wish I had a better picture for you guys. But you know what? Sometimes it's nice to come in here and just go like this. Look. Let's say you're in here and you're going like this. You're saying, oh, what's this? Is this the structure? Yeah, I think it is. How would I do this? Basically, this is a cylinder. This is another cylinder, see? Right? And this is your rectangle connecting. Isn't that interesting? Right? Look. Do you guys get what I just did? Or no? Just say no if you don't understand what I'm doing. Look.
Which side is
This is the side. Look. If you want to break it down to simple structures, right?
That's the top.
You see this dip? No, it's side, from the side, right? So from the side, you should be able to see this and that. So what's the simple structure? Well, really, this is the direction that I went, right? And I know it's tapered, that's 2. There's these cylinders that connect. So you can actually make this bigger and go in and just draw this. Look, if you practice just doing this, you're on your way, okay? That's the actual structure. Nobody can say you're wrong, right? But we're simplifying it into volumetric shapes. So that's why I did this, right? You see? I can come in here and do stuff like that or have it punch out. Look. Look at that. It's so mechanical. Look, I can make this into a car now. Look.
car.
Yeah. Right?
And then the tip of the finger would be the same, except you round it off at the end, right?
Yeah, like look, this is so great. Like I'll post these on my website later. Today or tomorrow, but look, see? It's the same thing but smaller scale, right? That's why I said take many views of this so you can understand it. There's no point attacking the end, which is the hand. Let's look at what's underneath and help us get there, right? I'm gonna buy like the whole skeleton.
Oh, where did you buy the hand from?
Oh, this is thanks to our phys ed department. We say I have to say thank you to them. Phys ed, right? Isn't that cool? So look at all the different versions I've drawn. Right, I'm gonna close off my video, but I can still continue talking with you guys. Okay, stop recording. I think is that okay?